Thoughts on the White House intruder. Now, I don't know if you've seen this, but some dude, I lie to you not, managed to break into the White House. That's right, the White House. You can't get into my condo building, but somebody wound up breaking in to the White House. Okay? Now, today we found out that homie got a lot closer than anyone had realized. Now, this is from the Washington Post. It says the man who jumped the White House fence this month and sprinted through the front door made it much farther into the building than previously known, overpowering one Secret Service officer and running through much of the main floor, according to 3 people familiar with the incident. They just had some dude running through the White House. That's right. Running through the White House. Homie had a knife. They say after barreling past the guard immediately inside the door, Gonzalez, who was carrying a knife, dashed past the stairway, leading a half flight up to the first family's living quarters. He then ran into the 80-foot-long East Room, an ornate space often used for receptions and presidential addresses. That's when he got tackled by a counter-assault agent at the far southern end of the East Room. The intruder reached the doorway to the Green Room, a parlor overlooking the South Lawn with artwork and antique furniture, according to 3 people familiar with the incident. Apparently, whoever wrote this knows a whole lot about the particulars of the White House and wants to make sure that you know what everything looks like in the White House. Because I really don't give a damn myself personally about all of this. But they say that this is the first dude known to have jumped the fence and to make it inside the executive mansion. And guess what? Guess what? He lived to tell about it. He lived to tell about it. How do you live to tell about that? And I'm not out here wishing and encouraging death. I'm just telling you, I watch law enforcement of various sorts kill people over a lot less. A lot less. And homeboy lived to tell about it. I am amazed when I read the news these days and see the things that people live to tell about. Just floored. Because I'm seeing what people out here dying over, and I just don't understand how the two match. You just gonna have to let me know. Now, I know it's the Secret Service, and who knows what their protocol is and everything else. All I'm saying is the dude jumped the fence of the White House with a knife and was running through that joint and lived to tell about it. And I just saw a video this weekend of some guy reach into his car to pull his license out and get shot by the cop on the ground, asking what he did wrong and apologizing for whatever he did to that white man, so that that made that white man shoot him. And yes, the fact that it's the white man, the white cop, and the black dude matters. That's why we spelling it out like that. That dude got lit up for that, and this dude in the White House lived to tell about it. I guess I'm not supposed to understand, right? Like, I truly guess that I'm not supposed to grasp this. I try my best. Now, Jimmer makes a good point and a fair one. You shoot somebody on the White House lawn, there's a ton of political fallout. But let's think about this for a second, right? If you can't shoot somebody in the name of the President of the United States, why in the world is everybody so okay with, like, shooting somebody just in the name of a police officer? You're going to have to help me out with this one. Because we've kind of emboldened and put police officers in this situation where they feel the littlest bit scared that they should kill somebody, right? I mean, that's just kind of the rule that we got. The littlest bit scared they should kill somebody. Basically, we are legislating the courage out of being a police officer. Not that you don't need courage to be a police officer necessarily, but the second that you feel a twinge or weakness inside you, you're allowed to shoot somebody, and I don't think that that necessarily jives with the concept of being courageous. But there will be a political fallout if you shoot somebody that tries to bust up in the White House. Shoot somebody in the street just reaching for their license, and no real big deal. Shoot somebody trying to run up in the White House. Now we got a problem. No matter where you fall on these things, you have to admit that doesn't make very much fucking sense.